So, this part about your tribe being you, I want you to think about when you first heard about Beachbody, and I want you to think about your coach. And I want you to think about what that coach made you feel, the lifestyle that that coach represented on their social media. Maybe they were posting about the awesome Success Club trips, and you're a person who loves parties, so that really excited you. Or maybe they were posting about their team success, and that community feel just really talked to your heart. Think about the lifestyle facts that attracted you to this company. Maybe it was an event like this that really got you going, your Sapphire personality like me. You need to create that lifestyle on your public social media for the people who are interested trying to find a coach. That changed my business, and it will change yours. So now that we talked about that, let's talk about a game plan. So I want you guys to think about your Facebook, Instagram, social media page, whatever it is, as your business storefront. So if you were opening a Shakeology store, a Beachbody store, right? What would you want people to know about you when they saw your storefront? Would you want them to know you're fun? Would you want them to know you're welcoming? Would you want them to know you're afraid of flamingos? What would you want them to know about you? You should view that page as your storefront. And I'm going to tell you something that I say to my team all the time. Some of them are in here and they're going to roll their eyes. But your social media is your sneak peek into coaching. We don't need private 5 or 10-day groups to tell people about coaching. Your social media page should be doing that for you. So anything you want to tell people about coaching, you should be doing public posts about it every single day. So how do you do that? When I say post about coaching every single day, I don't mean hold up a sign that says, join my team, I have 5 spots left this month. That's not what I mean. Make a list of all the things that you were nervous about when you first heard about Beachbody coaching. Make a list of all the objections you get every single month. Make a list of all the things that the people you talk to in your market are afraid of. And then make posts abolishing those things, right? So one example might be, I always get people who are afraid, because it's my story, who are in a lot of debt, right? And they're afraid to spend money to join a company that they don't know anything about. So I try very hard every single day to ease those fears of my market, because I know what it's like. So I might do a post talking about where I was before Beachbody, talking about my $200,000 in student debt. Beachbody does not guarantee any success or income. And then I talk about what this vehicle, what this amazing opportunity has done, and I take them on a journey, and I ease their fears. Maybe someone is afraid because they're not in great shape yet, and they don't want to be a fitness coach. And then I explained that we are not Beachbody robots who only do fitness workouts all the time and we're in super shape. That's not us. We're real people with real things in our lives, getting through everyday life, trying to be better every single day. And every person can use that in their life. Yeah? So once a day, do a post about coaching. And then once a day, weave that story into it. And then post once a day battling objections. This will do a couple things for you. This will ease all of the conversations that you have. Your objections will go down. People that you talked to before who said no will come back to you and say, you know what, I was really, really worried about not being in the best shape ever, but I read your post the other day and it really inspired me and eased my mind. I get those messages every single day. Because what happens from the moment you message someone about Beachbody coaching, or they message you, they're watching you like a hawk. Okay? They're waiting for every word you have to say. They're waiting to see if you'll quit. They're waiting to see if you're consistent. They're waiting to see what it's really all about. So you need to do that work publicly, not just in sneak peeks, not just in messages. Because in messages sometimes it can seem like you are just working for a sale, right? But publicly, you're living the life. We're showing people that we're real, that we're authentic, that we care. Okay? But what do I post about? I hear that all the time, so I give those 3 tips, and then my team will say, but I don't know what to say anymore. And I feel the same way too, but I'm going to tell you a secret. The vital behaviors. If you guys are feeling a lack in motivation or a lack in what to post about, it's probably because you're not reading personal development, you're not drinking your shake, and you're not doing your workout. I know that's not what you want to hear. It's never what I want to hear. But when I'm lacking motivation, I need to pop in personal development, or I need to get my workout done. And then I post about those 3 things because they are the core of our business and the core of our company. Here's a couple tips. I recycle old posts all the time. So every single day, if your profile is public, which it should be, new people, new eyes, new things are coming onto your pages every single day. And you might feel redundant, like, well, I just did this a couple of months ago, or I just posted about this the other day. But you have to think about that one new person that you could have reached who came to your page for a specific thing, but because you didn't repost that old story, that old transformation, they went away and found someone else who was consistently posting about their transformations with the company, with the products, whichever it is. Stockpile selfies, y'all. Okay? You having a good hair day? Take 10. It's my secret. Switch those shirts out, take a couple. Okay? New lighting, you're like, hey. I have coaches say to me all the time, I can't take a picture today, I don't have my face on yet. Okay? People aren't looking for a perfect version of someone. That's not relatable. I wouldn't relate to that. If my coach didn't share her story, I probably wouldn't have signed up. So I'm very thankful to her for that. People look at us and they think that we're these amazing people who never not want to do their workouts, and we always look great because we have these filters on our photos and we're always taking selfies all day and that's all we do. We need to give them a real picture of who we are as people. So if you are insecure about that, stockpile them so that you have them. Because people need to see that brand, they need to see your face. I talked about writing down objections so that you can use them later. Look on popular social media sites that you follow, like, or are relevant to you. Say you are really into makeup and you found a blog that you love. Maybe they're posting stuff that really interests you. Recreate that as your own and post that. I'm going to tell you a secret. People on Instagram or with blogs that have over 50,000 followers, they're selling something. Maybe when you go to their page, they don't have the product right there, but if they have that, they're smart and they're selling something. So follow them. Look at their strategies. Find some people like that. Think about what you were nervous about and turn it into a post. We chatted about that earlier, but it is so important to relate to where people are when they first see your social media. Talk about your team's success stories. So oftentimes when people come to your page, they say, okay, great, Bonnie's successful, we get it, but are there anyone else that she's talking to that are successful? Is there anyone who has a different story, who has children, who is a nurse, who is a teacher, who is a doctor, whatever, who has success with this company like me? The community feel is one of the biggest reasons that people sign up for this company. I mean, look at this room. So you need to recreate that on your social media. Okay, some do's and don'ts. Do make your page as personal as possible. The little example up there, I love to find stuff on Pinterest. It is like a great way to waste time, but also a great way to find good stuff to post. But do not just use the picture from Pinterest. Take the words, take the message, take the workout, take whatever. Use a picture of you with that message, words, or workout. Obviously make it yourself, don't copy and paste things. But make sure your personality is there. Anybody can go on Pinterest and find that stuff. They don't want to go on Pinterest, they want to see you. Okay, do simplify. We are so wrapped up in this Beachbody world that sometimes we're like, hey, you got the CP at the 140 for the ATV at the elite point. People are like, what? What's a challenge pack? Right? What's a challenge group? When I first heard of a challenge group, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like, compete competing for dollars to lose weight. I was intimidated. Use fitness accountability group. Use workout program instead of challenge pack. Use sale bundle. Think about outside of Beachbody. Don't use the lingo. It complicates things. Share your failures. No one wants someone who never has a failure. Every time I post something that I failed at, I gain another follower. Every single time. Make sure you share those. Do communicate emotion. So if I came up to you and I said, hey, I'm part of this Beachbody thing and it's like kind of cool, you might want to join it, it's like really fun. Would you join? No! You'd be like, who's this weirdo? But if I said, oh my gosh, Beachbody coaching has changed my life, I see so much in you that I see in myself and you would be amazing at it. That is so different. It is so different. On the computer, it's exclamation points and smiley faces. Use them. One thing in the beginning that I did was when I wasn't feeling it or wasn't feeling emotion, I would sit there at the computer like this and type. It was a thing that Tony Robbins said, but it actually does work. So if you have conversations that you're not feeling excited about, plaster a smile on your face while you're doing it. And the typing will come out different. People can feel it, trust me. Okay, don't share other coaches' posts. I see a lot of people sharing other people's posts directly from their page. And you know what you guys are doing? You're directing your market to that other person. Don't do it. If you see something that you like or you have an idea from someone else's page, take it and make it your own. Put your story in it. Put your face on it and then share it. Don't share stock Beachbody photos. We love Beachbody, we love the products, we love everything they put out for us, but we are not billboards, we are people, right? We are representations of the vehicle. Yeah. Don't copy other coaches' posts word for word, and then don't compare. Comparison will kill you in this business. Think about just in this room. You probably thought when everybody was standing up, I'm a diamond, I'm an emerald, I'm a star diamond, whatever, you probably thought, well, I'm not that yet, and she's wearing purple, and I really like purple, I should have worn purple, I'm never going to be a star diamond. Stop! Okay? Everyone is different. Everyone has the capability to be at the top. You are running your own race. And then finally, the self-evaluation part. This is a really, really, really cool activity that you guys can do with a success partner, with a friend, with yourself even. You can go to swap Facebook pages. Nikki and I did this in the beginning. Swap Facebook pages. And then ask these questions about your social media. In one scroll of your social media, do I know that you are a coach? Do I know that I could do that as well? Do I see your face? Are you proof? Or are you just sharing a bunch of commercials? Do you have a fitness and accountability group for me? Those are the things that people are looking for when they come to your page. You could message all day long. But if you don't have the consistency and these things build up on public pages, it will be much harder for you. So I just shared a ton of stuff with you, a ton of action items. I saw you guys taking pictures. How many people would say they had an aha moment at some point today? An aha moment, like a moment where you went, oh, okay, well, yeah. I don't care about those. Aha moments mean nothing unless you make them action moments. Unless you take one thing that you can go home with today and actually do. Whenever my team gets excited after a team call and they comment on the team page, oh my gosh, it was so amazing, I'm so inspired right now, and then nothing happens, right? So I want you guys to write down one action item that you are going to do today, not put it off tomorrow. Maybe it's this activity about self-evaluating. But I'll tell you one thing before I leave the stage. I probably talked way longer than I'm supposed to. But anyone can have the accolades that Nikki read off about me. I'm not special. I'm not something super interesting. I didn't have all the answers. All I did was actually do instead of think about and compare and make more complicated. So keep things simple, show yourself, and you guys will be awesome. Thank you.
We have a little video for you.